Hello Leos, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your general reading for the month of November. This is general for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So take what resonates and leave what does not. And you'll know exactly what's meant for you. So, interesting development. This is a take 2 of your reading. I literally just finished recording your video. And it recorded, but about a third of the way through, the sound cut out. Not sure why. I don't know what happened. It's really frustrating. So I am reconstructing your reading. Basically, I have all the cards pulled. All the messages came out succinctly. I really wish you could have heard the first recordings. It was really beautiful. But I have some great messages for you all. This is going to be a message of healing heartbreak, of healing a painful situation, of disappointment, all right? So what I'm doing first is I have your Celtic card spread already pulled out. I have your 3-card spread for your theme cards. This is using the Goddess of the Moon Oracle deck, so we're just going to go ahead and pull these right back out. Your Celtic cross is going to be done by using the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. I use these for the month of October. They are a beautiful card deck to commemorate the holiday in Dia de los Muertos on the 1st of October. All right, so after I'm done with your Celtic card spread, your theme cards, I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Untamed Oracle Truth for clarifiers, and then Pure Love Oracle to check in with, your love energy, twins and soulmates, see what's going on there. I've got a card. I'm going to do a 4-card pull from the Sacred Rebels deck, Mystical Shaman, Spirit Animal, and conclude with a beautiful card from Nature's Whispers. All right, so let's get started. So we are in Scorpio season. We are also in Mercury retrograde, hence the technical difficulties. Oh my God, I cannot believe this happened. But we're not gonna let that defeat us. Heck no, we're gonna push on and press on. And I'm going to deliver you a beautiful reading for the month of October. First card for you that came out is Acceptance, reversed. I feel like, Leos, this is about accepting yourself, self-acceptance of where you're at, accepting the situation for what has transpired. You may not understand it right now. Like I said, your overall reading is going to be a message of healing heartbreak, healing disappointment, and seeking justice. But it is happening for your highest good. Your spirit guides are around you. They're protecting you. Just follow the luminous light. I love that these little butterflies are coming out and being showcased, because butterflies are symbols of transformation. This is a highly transformative period for you, Leos. We are closing down major karmic cycles, some going back to as far back as 5 years, some years, and some as recently as 8 to 7 months ago, back in the time frame. But this is happening in divine timing, and you are divinely guided. Trust your spirit team, tap into your intuition, and you'll know exactly what you need to do and what direction you need to follow. All will be well. Fruition is coming in for you. I love this card. I love the imagery of abundance. And I feel like it's in having an abundant mindset. I feel like that's going to be key to help you navigate this tumultuous and difficult time period. So I do feel like some of you are in the thick of it, but this is a major karmic lesson that's ending and it's completing. And I think once you're able to gain clarity of the reason why it's happening and what the lesson is, you're going to be set free. You're going to be set free, and you're going to have this awakening, this spiritual awakening of just abundance, that life is the world is your oyster. You can have anything that you want in this life. You just have to tap into it. All right. Lastly, faith, reversed. I feel like some of you be doubting the situation, that you be doubting that what's happening is indeed happening for your highest good. You got to have faith. And I feel like the message be having faith in yourself, having faith in your strength, in who you are as a human being, and having faith in your circumstances that everything is going to work out as it's meant to. All right. So, like I said, I have your Celtic cross already pooled and meditated upon. Bottom of the deck energy Three of Cups. Yes. Usually Three of Cups is a card of celebration. For me, in this particular reading, the energy is this is your spirit tribe. This is your soul tribe. Close friends and family surrounding you, supporting you. And I feel like this is an important time for you to lean on them because they will help you navigate this difficult time period. I feel they will help hold you up and help bring you across to the finish line, help you see this to the end. Because I feel like some of you be wanting to give up. It's depending on the depth and gravity of the situation. For some of you, it could feel like, you know what, I'm done. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. And I feel like your tribe is gonna be like, nope, we're not going to let you fail. We are going to help you cross this finish line and succeed with justice. Okay. Essential to your reading is Page of Cups coming in reversed. Maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign. Maybe, that would be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe a water sign has reversed themselves out of your lives. But I ultimately see this as a card of healing. I feel like this is you getting in alignment with yourself, getting in touch with your emotions, understanding what you're feeling, how that's translating into your life, and how you're going to use that to process this situation. Because crossing you is the Justice card. This is coming in upright. This could be the card of Libra, but I feel like some of you are seeking justice or restitution for a wrongdoing. Because at the foundation of that, Three of Swords, you see a man backstabbing another man. This is heartbreak. This is disappointment. Yeah. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, Leo, it is difficult. It is painful. But it is coming to an end. It is nearing completion, and you will be the victor overall. Right now, you may not be able to see the end in sight, but don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Lean on your soul tribe. Lean on your friends and family. They will get you the support. They will give you the support that you need, the courage and the stamina to keep pushing forward, to seek justice. You can be the victor and seek restitution for whatever this Three of Swords energy represents for you. In your recent past, you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is you taking stock of your resources. Here we see somewhat of an abacus. We have the pentacles sort of lined up on an abacus, and abacuses were like the old-fashioned calculators back in the day, where accountants and bookkeepers and shopkeepers in ancient times used, abacus to help balance the books, count their profits, and so forth. So I feel like for you, Leo, you're taking stock of your resources. I think you're looking at what's in your bank. I think you're looking at what's in your retirement accounts and how much debt you have to pay and what can you afford. I also get the sense that this is also the card of harvest. In the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, you see a man who's just finished working in the fields, and he has a large stack of vegetables that he just picked and plucked and stacked up, and he's assessing, did he do enough? And I feel like this is you asking yourself this questions. Have you done enough to set you up for success in the future? Could this situation have been prevented? What could you have done better? And what can you do better going forward in your future? So I feel like you're definitely taking stock of where you are right now in your life, and you're gaining the clarity and the information that you need in order to move forward to create a more successful, harmonious, and fruitful future for yourself. You have decisions to make. This is the Two of Swords coming in reverse, and I feel like because it's coming in reverse, I feel like there's confusion for you. I feel like you don't have enough information, or maybe you have too much information that's creating information overload. But you have big decisions to make. And the time is here. The time is now in the month of November where you're going to have to make some hard choices, and you have to cut some people out, cut some situations out, or maybe cut back on spending, cut back on resources, whatever this means for you. But I feel like there's things that are going to have to be reduced in your life. And it may not be an easy decision, but I think you know what you have to do. It's a matter of gaining the courage to face the truth, face the music, and do what needs doing. on your mind, in your mind's eye, you have the Knight of Swords. Usually knights bring messages, and with sword energy, this could be communication, this could be information, this could be ideas. Also, the Knight of Swords pertains to self-expression. I feel like for you, Leos, you're finding your voice. I feel like you're finding a way to express yourself in a new way, share a different perspective, and communicate in perhaps in a fashion that people aren't used to. But this is the new you, Leo. I feel like this situation that's going on, this disappointment, this heartache, this wrongdoing, you're seeking justice, you're seeking restitution, and you're going to speak your truth. It's just a matter of getting yourself in alignment with what your truth is and having the courage to say what needs to be said. How you're feeling? I feel like you're starting to gain clarity, that you are seeking the information, because this is Eight of Swords reversed. It's reversing, which is great for you, which means no more self-imposed anxiety. I feel like for a while you were very anxious about this decision, about this situation, about this wrongdoing done against you. But you're healing from this. You're moving on. And I think you're understanding the karmic lesson behind it. And you're understanding the why. And I feel like once you really understand the why, all these swords will really fall out. And this, you'll have peace of mind, clarity of mind. And this will allow you to move forward and make decisions that you need to make. Because here's another two coming up. This is the Two of Pentacles. It's aligning your life. It's aligning your day-to-day. And it's getting rid of the nonsense. How are you prioritizing your time and resources? Are you really focusing on what's important for you? Or is your day just filled with a lot of extra junk and menial tasks that you don't need in your life? So I feel like this is you trimming the fat out of your daily schedule and really saying yes to what you really want to say yes to what's important, and saying no to shit that doesn't serve you. And I think you're really going to take this Two of Swords energy to heart, because you do have decisions, big decisions, but there may, like I said, there'd be a bit of cloudiness just because, you've got the Two of Swords reversed, because I think it's information overwhelm. I really do. But don't be afraid. I feel like you might be hesitating because I think this is pushing you out of your comfort zone. And I don't know if you're quite comfortable with that just yet, because in your hopes and fears is you have the Fool card coming in. Leap of faith, courage, moving forward with, I hate to say this, but with reckless abandonment. I don't advise that. I really do advise that you make a well-informed decision. But really, this is also about coming into alignment with your intuition. So your outcome is the High Priestess. And I feel like with these two cards together, this is a healing message. This is fated change. You are being divinely guided out of this situation, and justice will be served. Follow your intuition, follow your gut. And I feel like for the message of the Fool, it's about following your gut. What feels right to you. Not necessarily what's right for the other people or parties involved in whatever this situation is. It's about doing what's right for you, Leo. This is your life, and you get to design it and live it any way that you choose. You just have to have the courage to say what you want and then align with it spiritually and energetically, and allow the universe to meet you where you're at. Allow the universe to bring in that fruition and abundance that we saw in the beginning of your reading. Okay, so up next is I'm going to use the Untamed Oracle Truth deck. This is what it looks like, Untamed Oracle Truth. And like I said, we're recreating your reading because Mercury retrograde reared its ugly head and decided to shut off the volume. So first card that you received was Emotions. Second was Renewal, Self, and Tend. So this card of Emotion is synonymous with the Pisces card, or the Moon card and the regular Rider-Waite deck. This is about psychic energy. This is about tapping into your spirit energy, your intuition, getting grounded, getting still to receive these psychic downloads. We are in the month of September. We have the 11 portal that's occurring this month, which I absolutely love. And it serves as a spiritual energy catalyst to really assist us in our ascension journey. This is a highly psychic time period. we're nicely seated in the energy of Scorpio. This can also represent Scorpio energy as well. It's a water sign, highly intuitive. It's a deep thinking type card, deep thinking energy. So this is a time, Leo, for you all to really get grounded and really go within and tap into your intuition to really understand what is really going on at the root level of your life. We're starting new transitions, we're starting new cycles, starting new karma, and this lesson is happening for a reason right now. So harness the 11 portal energy. It started on the 1st of November, it runs through the 22nd of November, so we have about 3 weeks to play with it. We're also in Mercury retrograde from the same dates, literally. But for me personally, I'm actually kind of vibing with this energy. Normally Mercury retrograde kind of throws me off, but it's been good. I think it's been resonating nicely with the Scorpio energy, and I'm feeling good with it. Technically not, with the technical aspect, obviously not. I mean, your video got jacked up, but just flow with it. I want to talk about these two next. So self-care, and I feel like this is about you all taking a break from the day-to-day, taking a break from this sword energy, this frenetic, emotional, just crazy, rapid thinking, and just allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to get still and to meditate and bring your chakras into alignment. This is aligning soul, physical, soul, body, and spirit. This is taking care of yourself. This is taking care of your spiritual needs, your emotional needs. This is taking care of your physical needs. This is earth energy. This is getting grounded. This is watering your roots. This is drinking enough water. This is eating high vibrational foods. This is getting enough sleep at night, 7 to 8 hours a day. This is exercising. This is doing the day-to-day self-care in order to maintain you as a whole human being, right? Because I feel like you're burning yourself out. I mean, you have this sword energy, this 8 of Swords. This is anxiety. This is stress, but this is self-imposed anxiety and stress. It's starting to dissipate, but I feel like the more that you turn within, the more that you take care of yourself, renewal. Yeah. You're going to renew yourself. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel refreshed, restored, and you have clarity of mind and energy to press on from this 3 of Swords energy that you're dealing with. Yeah, I really like this card because I love how the fox, I mean, look at that. He's so happy. He looks completely refreshed and revitalized and rejuvenated from his long nap. He took a nap under the sun. You got the sun coming up. He just looks amazing. And I feel like this is you. This can be you if you take care of yourself. And you'll be refreshed and renewed to take on anything that comes your way and crosses your path. Okay, so let me create some space. I'm going to check in with twins and soulmates using the Pure Love Oracle deck. So like I said, because Mercury retrograde occurred tonight, I have 2 cards already pulled for the feminine and 2 cards already pulled for the masculine. And masculine would like to share to his feminine, and this is the Pure Love Oracle. Masculine would like to share to his feminine, I am sending you love right now, and I think of you often. Yeah, oh, I love that. That's beautiful. It is so beautiful. And feminine would like to share to her masculine, I feel hurt by you, but I wish I could hug you right now. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting the sense that, this couple, this union can happen. I feel like you guys are ready to come together and have that healing conversation, to have that conversation of clarity, to talk about why the feminine feels hurt by her masculine, to talk about what happened and the events that transpired. But I do caution this. Careful not to place blame. Careful not to rehash the past and get stuck in there. You do have to talk about it, but with Mercury retrograde, measure your words. Be careful with the amount of energy that you put behind your words and emotions, because it could potentially come across as something unintended, and it could spark an argument unintentionally, and then, it's kind of counterproductive. So If you feel confident that you can do that and measure your words, then I feel like this couple is ready to have the chat. But if not, then you should probably wait until around Thanksgiving, the end of the month, because by then Mercury will have gone direct. It's supposed to go direct around the 22nd or 23rd of November, but you still have to deal with the shadow aspect for about 5 to 7 days afterwards. So really the end of may be an ideal time to have this conversation. All right, so just something to think about. But there is love in the air. There is love and hope for this particular couple. I do get the sense that reconciliation and union is definitely on the horizon. And yeah, I do feel like this is a success story for those of you that are resonating with this particular energy. So up next, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do have 4 oracle cards that I pulled for you, and the first one was from the Sacred Rebels deck. Second was from the Mystical Shaman deck. Third was from the Animal Spirit, and fourth is from Nature's Whispers. All right. So this card initially came in reversed. So the reverse message is, I feel like some of you be blocking your manifestation power just because you don't have clarity of mind, which we saw with the reversed Two of Swords. So I feel like this is confusion. This is muddied thinking. This is indecisiveness, right? And if you're not clear, if you're not focused, and you're not decisive about what you want in life and what you want to manifest, you're ultimately going to block this manifestation power, this manifestation energy. And if you stay in this energy too long, you run the risk of calling in something you didn't intend to. So the message here is a healing message of hope and wisdom and enlightenment to heal your heart chakra. As I feel like some of you are dealing with a broken heart, disappointment. And I love that the green energy is here, just literally showering you in loving, healing light to heal your heart chakra so you can approach life from a heart-centered, healed space. I feel like your spirit guides are around you, illuminating your crown chakra and your third eye chakra to receive the psychic downloads and receive the messages of the divine to help heal your heart and to heal your wounds, to give you clarity of mind to move forward on your true path. And that's what I think you're focusing on. I think that's what you're trying to figure out right now, is what is your true path? What is your soul's purpose? Take time to sit quietly and to meditate. And it's not going to happen overnight. So don't force this. But seriously, Leos, take the time, maybe the next couple of weeks, to be still and be silent with yourself and write down what's in your heart. Write down what's on your mind. And you will gain the clarity that you need to allow you to move forward. And that will define your soul's purpose. That will help you determine what that is if you don't already know it. All right? So up next is the lower world for the mystical shaman. And in the original reading, when I pulled the card, the lower world came in reversed. So this is coming in as medicine. All right? So just letting you know how it came in, but I'm going to showcase it upright because it is a really beautiful card, and I really want you to appreciate the essence of what this is. So the lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconsciousness. Here, we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. That's what it means. Your medicine message is, are you one of those people who do not like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged, to be heard, and to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life. Reflect on the lessons learned and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn its lessons, it will stop haunting you. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of your soul. Absolutely. This is huge. This card is really resonating right now for me. And I'm hoping that it's resonating for you as well. Because what struck me about that message was the only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life and reflect on the lessons learned and move on. I do feel like that is the heart of this message, of what's central to your reading. Healing and moving on from this heartbreak, from the Three of Swords. This is in the past. This no longer serves you, but it is a valuable lesson that you need for your own personal spiritual growth and ascension in order for you to move on in your next cycle. This is a lesson you need to take with you that's going to help you gain the clarity that you need to navigate successfully in your future. Okay? This came in that way. All right. So up next for your spirit, your animal spirit card is you have the Cosmic Egg, which represents completions. This is a really cool card, and it came in upright. So the cosmic egg represents completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The Cosmic Egg is the final card in the journey of the Animal Spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the Cosmic Egg has not been activated, we feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer of flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The Cosmic Egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. Yeah, that's awesome. That is a really cool message. Because life is a cycle. Life is a cycle that just continuously goes on and on and on. I feel like it's a cycle, but more like a spiral. Because I feel like a cycle just stays stagnant, on one plane. But as a circular movement making progress, it is a spiral constantly making forward progress or regressing, depending on what's going on in our lives and if we need to repeat karma. So if you need to repeat karma, you're going to be regressing back. It's like taking a step back. But if you're ascending, well, then you're going in a cyclical pattern, like a spiral pattern going forward. So, yeah, and I feel like it's kind of represented here, with the serpent coiled around the Cosmic Egg. This represents our movement along our soul's journey, either forward or backwards, ascension or regression. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. So your last card is from the Nature's Whispers Oracle, and it is Fresh Approach. This is absolutely gorgeous for you all, Leos. I really like this for you because I feel like, we just talked about cycles completing, but you're making that forward movement towards a fresh approach. And the world is your oyster. You can have anything that you want in this life. It's all about tapping into your magician energy and manifesting the life that you want. You've got the Fool card coming in for you and your hopes and fears, and the High Priestess as your overall outcome. You are the author of your life. You are the magician of your life, and you can have anything that you desire. You just have to declare it, believe it, and align energetically with it and allow the universe to meet you. But fruition is coming in for you. This situation, this Three of Swords energy is no more. This is going away. Yeah, you're not going to have to deal with this much longer. Trust your support system. Rely on your friends and family to help you. You don't want to seek maybe assistance with counseling, maybe a spiritual guide, a spiritual counselor or a spiritual facilitator. Maybe you need some legal guidance or counsels, just seek out the help where you need it with the experts to assist you through this journey. All right. But fresh approach. It's beautiful. Okay, Leos, apologies for, the setup. Apologies that, your original video, the sound cut out about a third of the way through. Again, Mercury retrograde, that's all I can say is it reared its ugly head in your reading. But nevertheless, I was able to hopefully recreate this message for you. It is a beautiful message of healing and hope and ascension, and you will overcome this. You all are the lions. You all have the lion's strength behind you and the fiery energy to motivate you and to pull you out of anything that's keeping you stuck and stagnant. That's not who you are as individuals, Leos. And yeah, I feel like right now your light be a little bit dim, but just rely on your soul tribe. This is Three of Cups. Rely on your friends and family, your team to pull you through, and you will be victorious. Absolutely. Just line up spiritually and energetically and just tap into your intuition. Your intuition is never wrong and it will never lead you astray. So that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Please give this video a thumbs up. That helps increase the viewership of this video to your fellow Leos who need to receive this message. So do them a solid, please. They would really appreciate that as well. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please click the bell that lets you know when I'm releasing new content. But yeah, have a wonderful, happy Dia de los Muertos. Enjoy the lovely energy of the portal, and we'll see you for Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful month. Until we meet again, take care. Bye-bye.